Hi guys, this is Paul. I'm going to try this webcast instead of doing a sales meeting so that the Hawaiian team doesn't have to wake up at 6 o'clock and you guys don't have to spend an hour in the office. We are going to be closing the office here very shortly, and so we're going to be doing things more virtual. Okay. Here is the a couple of things I want to go over right off the bat. Starting next week, um, we are going to once a week pay schedule, which means two things. One, everything you turn in, so here's the calendar, everything you turn in by Monday, so everything that they receive, so not when we ship, but when they receive, if they receive it by Monday, they'll pay that Wednesday, which is an amazing turnaround, okay? So everything that we turn in from Tuesday the 2nd today that they receive, if they receive it from Tuesday to the Monday of next week, the 8th, they'll pay on the 10th. Everything that they receive to the 15th, you get paid on the 17th. Does that make sense? Monday, you get paid on Wednesday. So here's what you need to do. Every time you ship something, you got to keep that tracking number and just make sure that they received it, okay? To be safe, let's have everything from Oregon leave on Thursday, which means that they'll get it most likely on Friday. If it has to go out on Friday, it goes out on Friday, okay? But let's try to get everything in. If we can, think now that we want to ship it on Thursday, they get it on Friday, just in case, something happens. We've got a day slack. Hawaii needs to go a day earlier, so they need to go in, ship on Wednesday to go to, if it leaves Wednesday, then it'll actually go on Thursday and they'll get on Friday. Okay? All right, guys. The other thing with one one day pay schedule or 1 day a week pay schedule is that if you don't get your paperwork done correctly, okay, then it will wait to the next week. So just to give you an example, okay, let me take a quick look here. Sarah sent me a email, and basically she sent me an email that said that okay, I can't find it now. Oh, this one. Okay, so basically it says, hi Paul, this is from Jason, but I want to double check numbers. The first two are 12 months, second two is 6 months. But it turns out they were all for 6 months, right? But Jason, like, I've done it, we've all done it, we forgot to cross out the 12 months. So she says, are these okay to accept? Well, this was on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. If I was out selling and I don't get back to her in time, what happens is she processes it Wednesday, right? And then she can't get it, she doesn't pay on that Wednesday. So Jason would have to wait another week to get paid. Okay? So that's why I'm saying make sure all your paperwork is right if you want to get paid that week, and try to get it in a day early so that they can process it on Monday, instead of Tuesday. So try to do everything a little bit earlier. Just make sure your paperwork is done right. If you've got any questions, make sure you call me. Okay? All right, a couple other things I want to go over with you. This is for appointment setters. Appointment setters, you have to make appointments either today or tomorrow. What I've what I've what I'm seeing is that I'm seeing that the further out we go, the less strong the appointment is. So if the appointment setter makes an appointment for Friday or next week, a lot of times it's the client that's saying, "Oh yeah, yeah, that sounds great. Call me next week," or "Hey, I'm gonna be out of town. Let's schedule for Monday." And then when we call them or when we come out, they're like, "Oh yeah, well, I thought about it. Nah, the ether's gone. The excitement is gone. The interest is gone. When they ask how much, they're interested. Now after now we don't give them the price. Just think about when you go, as Steve always says, when you go to this, you know, clothing store and you say, how much is that shirt? Either you want to know how much the price is, or at least know more about what it's made and how it's made, and that kind of stuff. You want some information right now. If you don't get that answer for an hour later, 2 hours later, what happens? You're like, well, I forget it, right? That's kind of what happens with our appointment setters. If they're excited, let's try to get them in today. Here's an example, okay? Tina and Buffy are making appointments for Ian right now, okay? And those appointments for Oregon City was started, I think, Wednesday or Thursday of last week. Here's the problem. He's got one scheduled for Monday, two for Tuesday, two for Wednesday, two for Thursday, nothing for Friday, okay? One for the following Monday, one for the following Tuesday, okay? Listen, that doesn't help us. Ian's got to close this store this week. Remember, our salespeople get paid strictly on commission, okay? So he's stuck right here, okay? When this happens, Ian's got to either get on the phone himself, which takes some money away from you appointment setters, okay? Or he's got to sit around, twiddling his thumbs. So you got to move this appointment, okay, to here somehow, okay? And this appointment to here somehow. Well, I'm going to put it back because that's not where it belongs, but, okay? So my point is, let's fill up salespeople's days, 4 or 5 appointments a day. This 1 or 2 a day doesn't really help us, okay? It's almost, if we get 1 or 2 a day, it's almost like, it's not having an appointment setter almost, okay? The other thing is, salespeople has to tell either the appointment setters or has to go into this calendar and put in stuff. When I look at last week's, okay, when I look at Ian's, okay, he had an appointment here, that's it, right? These 2 appointments. I don't know what happened. I don't know if he sold these, if they were rescheduled, if they didn't sell them. I don't know. Okay. Same thing with this light blue. Okay. But the dark blue here, okay, is Therese, and she's doing a great job because she's telling me that was sold, that one she didn't put anything in. QNS stands for qualified but not sold, qualified not sold. RES stands for rescheduled, okay, sold, rescheduled, okay. I'm not sure what happened with Ron Table Pizza, okay, but basically there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people that she saw last week. Out of the 10, she sold 1, 2, 3, okay. So right there, she's at 30%, okay. But I see that this was rescheduled, okay, and that was rescheduled. So now she's down to 8, okay. Well, 3 out of 8 means that she's at almost 50%. She's at like 40%, 43%, okay. Well, if you're at 40%, that's awesome, right? Appointment setters love it. You love it because you're making sales, okay? And I can see exactly what's going on, okay? So I need you guys to keep putting on here. If you haven't done it, I want you to start putting on there rescheduled, sold, qualified, no sale, not qualified, okay? NQ is not qualified. So either I want to see an NQ, QNS, RES, or a NQ, all right? Okay, perfect. If you guys have any questions about that, let me know, okay? If you need me to help with the closings, let me know. If you want me to help you with, just call me. When I don't see any sales and I don't get any requests for help, it makes me wonder what's going on, and I don't want to do that, okay? July was a little slow. August is going to be a great month for us. I will send out our sales stuff in about a day or two. All right? All right, this is my first attempt at this webcast. Let me know what you guys think. The code is 1234. So I want you to email me or text me back 1234. Let me know what you thought about doing the webcast versus doing a sales meeting. and with the code 1234. All right, guys. Bye bye.